Welcome to Creating and Editing Text Files. After watching this video, you will be able to list popular text editors for Linux, describe a popular GUI-based text editor, and use command line editors to work with a file. You use text editors to write code in your Linux environment. There are many editors to choose from, and they can be grouped into two main categories: command line text editors and GUI text editors. Examples of command line text editors are GNU Nano, a small and friendly modeless text editor, VI, a traditional command line editor originally created for Unix, and Vim, a powerful mode-based command line editor based on VI. A popular GUI-based editor is gedit, which is the default editor from the GNOME environment. And Emacs is another text editor that is one of the oldest free open source projects still under development. You can use Emacs in GUI mode or within a command line. gedit is a popular modern text editor that comes pre-installed on most Linux distros. It's designed as a general-purpose text editor, and in keeping with the philosophy of the GNOME project, it emphasizes simplicity and ease of use with a clean and simple GUI. gedit provides many features to enhance your text editing experience, including an integrated file browser, undo and redo functionality, search and replace functions with support for regular expressions in the search string, and extensibility using plugins from the gedit plugins package. The text editor uses syntax color coding to help you interpret and focus on different aspects of your code. GNU Nano is a command line text editor that provides undo and redo features, search and replace with support for regular expressions in the search string, syntax highlighting, automatic indentation of code, line numbering, line-by-line scrolling, and multiple buffers so you can work with many files at the same time. To open a text file in Nano, type nano followed by the file name to open. This opens a new text editor window in which you can edit the file. Here is what the Nano app looks like. The main area displays the text of the open file, which in this case is the source text from the Nano Wikipedia page. The cursor is currently located at the beginning of the file, but you can navigate within the text using the arrow keys, page up and down keys, or home and end keys. Any text you type is entered at the cursor. You can also delete text using the delete and backspace keys. Pressing enter starts a new line. At the bottom of the Nano window, there is a list of commands that you can use in the editor. To access the commands, simultaneously press Ctrl and the letter for the command. For example, to get help, press the Ctrl and G keys. Let's see how to use a few of the editing options. To search for a text string, you can press Ctrl-W to use the Where Is option. This opens a new pane at the bottom of the app window. And here's a closer view of that new pane. Within the square brackets, you can see the most recently searched string, which here is 1999. Type the string you want to find, for example, HTTPS, and press Enter. The cursor moves to the first instance of the search string it finds after the current position of the cursor here. Nano supports many other editing features, which you will explore in one of the labs for this course. Now, Vim is a traditional and very powerful command line editor. It takes some time to get accustomed to how it works, but with some practice, your fingers will develop muscle memory to accomplish all of your text editing tasks at speed. Entering Vim at the command prompt opens the Vim app. You can also specify a file name to edit a new or existing file. Vim has two basic modes: insert mode, where you enter text, and command mode, where you do everything else. After you start a Vim session, press I to enter insert mode. Type some text, for example, some text, and press the escape key to exit insert mode and switch to command mode. And the text is written to the buffer at the current cursor location. Now, you are back in command mode, and you can save your file with a file name using the :save command, along with a file name such as example.txt. The buffer is written to the file, and a message is displayed showing the file name, that it is a new file, it has one line with 10 columns, and that it was successfully written. And now that your file already exists, you can use the more common "-w command to write any changes to the file. To quit your Vim session, enter "-q. And to quit and discard any changes made since the last write operation, include the bang or exclamation mark, as in :q bang. This was a very short introduction to Vim, but there are many commands that you can use to navigate the text buffer and perform operations such as searching, copying, pasting, and moving text around. You'll get to practice some of these commands in an upcoming lab. In this video, you learned that you can use a variety of command line or GUI-based text editors to work with your Linux code. gedit is a GUI-based editor that provides many features to simplify your work. GNU Nano is a command line editor that provides similar functionality in a command line format. And Vim is another command line editor that uses insert mode to enter data and command mode to work with the file. So, you've seen how to use a text editor to work with existing files. This will be helpful as you learn how to use Linux commands to create files and append text to them.